I know you're tired. You can do it.
Sometimes you gotta say, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Third day of the week, and you're waking up, or you're turning on your Apple iTunes or iPod account or whatever podcast account.
iTunes doesn't even exist anymore.
Does it really not?
No, it's gone, dude.
Wow.
I mean, it still might be called that on some phones or whatever, but now it's all been changed. Oh, maybe it doesn't happen. Maybe it hasn't happened yet, but for sure by the end of the year, iTunes is going away, and it's all going to be Apple Music, Apple TV, and Apple Podcasts.
Wow, I lived through a whole generation
Yeah.
of i stuff.
Well, and still, dude, even on the promo I just fucking recorded not too long ago, I was like, oh, if you can find us on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Oh.
I got to change that shit. Oh, well. Thanks for making my life difficult, Apple.
Good old Apple and Snapple. Man,
Wednesday.
and Scrapple. It doesn't matter. Anyways, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. You guys are halfway through the week, and you're sharing it with Project Reclamation.
Yes.
Thanks so much for honestly subscribing to us, as well as podbelly.com. You can always find us if you're at work and you can't bring out your phone, just go on podbelly.com.
Yeah.
Pick out on podcast. Go ahead and just listen to this. Plug in your earphones to this
and check
jack,
this out.
and then start listening to
Check
us.
this out. If you are on a work computer,
Yeah.
I had a work iPad that was like this.
Okay.
Technically, iTunes ranks our shit as explicit, so my work iPad wouldn't let me listen
Ooh,
and this
explicit.
it was still iTunes at the time because this was like a year ago.
Cool.
So I couldn't listen to my own podcast on my stupid iPad. I circumvented that by just downloading another app. But if you want to listen to our shit from a computer or from your phone, and for some reason you can't use like your iMusic or iTunes or whatever it's called, just go to our website, and there's like a bunch of different ways to listen, including our podcast page, which is through Libsyn, which is who we use to host. Doesn't really matter. Just go to projectreclamationpodcast.com, and there's a bunch of like links there on how to listen to our show.
Dang, you just found a way to circumnavigate at least an hour out of your day.
Did totally. Yeah. So check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Hey, what are you doing in there? Are you working on that project? Yeah, yes, I am. I'm working on the project.
I am working
all
on
right.
a project for sure.
I'm working on the project for sure.
You might even call me a project manager.
Now it's Wednesday. What you
Wednesday.
got for
So,
us, man?
I
what
was
do we
listening
always do on Wednesdays, brother?
what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Exactly. I was listening to, I heard something earlier today that literally made me say, what the fuck? So that thing is, apparently, there is an app. Dramatic pause.
Ooh.
There is an app that...
The suspense.
I'm just going to
Don't keep them waiting, baby. This is too
Okay, there's
long.
an app that apparently walks you through how to summon extraterrestrials and UFOs.
What do you mean?
Like people summon fucking demons with like spells.
Like an
and,
Uber? Like you're telling that
pretty
some
much.
UFO
It's
to
like
come
hailing
to
a
you,
fucking cab, but with a seance.
like
of
with
sorts.
coordinates like 33 degrees north.
So it's called ET Contact Tool by Sirius Technology Advanced Research. It's $6.99.
Oh, okay. The price is
And
right.
this is not an advertisement.
$699?
No, it's $6.99.
Oh, the price is right. The price is
I
right.
guess if you want to learn. The ET Contact Tool is a self-contained course on making contact with ET beings, authored by Stephen M. Greer, MD, which includes working scientific instruments for detecting anomalous activity. Dr. Greer is the director of CSETI, the Center for the Study of Extraterrestrial Intelligence. He's widely regarded as the most credible and influential figure on the
All right,
subject
enough.
of ET contact. No, I'm going to
doesn't-
go. He's
No, 'cause
widely
no one wants to
regarded.
hear all this.
No. He's widely regarded as the most credible, influential figure on the subject of ET contact. That's like being the best expert on Bigfoot or I don't know, the loudest person who can't talk.
I totally get it that it's almost like a self-proclaimed thing, but I guess he's been proclaimed by people in his field. But then again, what is the science behind his field? And then is he a medical doctor? An MD? So I'm like thinking,
MD is medical doctor.
PhD? He got his PhD in astrology or
Let's look him up.
extraterrestrial whatnots. I don't know. There's so many things, but I've never been a big believer in all this stuff. But regardless,
Do you believe that there are aliens, though?
I believe that there are other living beings. Oh yeah, if we term it in the.
Do you believe there's life on other planets?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. How can we just live in a universe or a system or solar system this large and we be the only things that are living? But do I think that they look like little tiny green men or women, or do I think that they like fly around in spaceships, or do I think it could just be a single cell kind of a organism that's just kind of floating around that still counts as life on a different planet? Sure. It could be anything, or it could be something completely different.
So, dude, look at the sky. Look at all the stars you can see. And multiply that by I don't know, 1 million or
we have 9 planets,
a trillion.
Yeah.
If every one of those stars has a solar system, and even one of those planets in every solar system has life of some sort, that's a shit ton of life. And even if it's like 10% of all that. But I think it's ignorant to think that there's not life that with that everything that's out there. Here's what gets me, and here's how I can't wrap my head around all the alien shit and star shit.
Go on, let them have it.
Space. I'm looking at a star, and let's say that star is 10 million light years away.
Okay.
That means that it took the light for me to see that thing 10 million years. So what I'm looking at is an image of what that looked like 10 million years ago.
Yeah, it could already be gone.
So that fucking blows my mind. Yeah. I can't wrap my head around it, and that is that's kind of where I hit the wall on all this shit. I
wish we had Neil deGrasse Tyson with us right now.
He's a hack.
Sure. Oh. Well, I don't believe you're a hack. You know more about stuff than I do.
Oh, he's smart.
And I'd love to have you on as a guest. Clearly, I don't think you're going to be a guest after Tim's wonderful promotion.
No, maybe we shouldn't bash.
We're not here to bash anybody. We're Project Reclamation. We accept all. We love all. And enough about looking this person up. One of the biggest things is that if it's...
Dude, what is a traumatologist?
Someone who probably studies trauma. Hey, if you're listening, it's Wednesday. We always use the WTF Wednesday. And right now, I guess Tim is trying to look at...
no, it's done. We were just trying to figure out what kind of a doctor he was, because he has MD, not PhD.
Yeah. Maybe he is a medical doctor.
He is. He was a traumatologist.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
So maybe he was like a trauma doc or a surgeon or trauma surgeon.
Matter. He's a hack. He's a who he what's. He
was a diagnostician for trauma. Well, sir, you were in a car crash. Yeah. Well, your leg's broken.
Damn. I went to school for this. All right, that's all I got here. It's Wednesday. You're halfway through the week. Prepare to look forward to more stuff from Project Reclamation.
Make it through today, and then you're over the hump. Boom. See you tomorrow.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.